Can animals express gratitude and remember those who help them? After watching this video, you will be convinced that they can. The story begins in 2009 in Thailand, a country known for its stunning landscapes and diverse wildlife. Elephants, the largest of the native fauna, hold a special place in Thai culture. Elephants are considered sacred animals, and the death of any one is a tragedy. So when people noticed a sick elephant in the forest, they called for help. When the specialists arrived, the animal was on the verge of death. He had a fever, swelling in his face, neck and stomach, irritated eyes, and leg cramps. Dr. Pattarapol Maneeon, a famous and respected veterinarian, diagnosed him with potentially fatal trypanosomiasis, a parasitic disease also known as sleeping sickness. It was impossible to help the elephant in the forest, so the vet decided to bring him to the camp clinic. He named him Plai Theng. At first the elephant was aggressive, but so weak that he couldn't defend himself. But over weeks of treatment, as he slowly regained his strength, he became calmer. It was as if he realized that the doctors were only trying to help. Over time, the bond between the vet and his patient had grown so strong that the elephant would cheer at the sight of the doctor and recognize his voice even from a distance. The happiest and saddest moment for a wildlife veterinarian is watching his patient return to the wild. After several months of treatment, it was time to say goodbye. Plai Theng was released in the exact same spot where he was found. The vet fought back tears as he watched his friend walk away. What he didn't know was that this would not be their last encounter. 12 years have passed, the skilled doctor has treated hundreds of furry patients. But he always had a special place in his heart for Plai Theng and always wondered how he was doing. Did you know that every elephant has a unique trumpet sound? When the vet was patrolling the area where Plai Theng was found, he would listen for his distinct trumpeting, but never heard it. Until one day the doctor was out on patrol as usual, when he came across the new elephant he had never seen before. It was a young male. Cold sweat ran down the vet's back. Female elephants live in groups with their young, and they're usually not dangerous to humans. But males, especially young ones during the mating season, can be very aggressive. The vet was slowly backing away when he accidentally slipped and fell with a scream, badly injuring his head and leg. The elephant saw this and was ready to attack. The doctor began to shout and make noises, hoping that this would frighten the animal. His head was heavy and the world blurred. For a moment, he thought he heard a familiar trumpeting sound. But a few seconds later, the world went dark. When the doctor awoke, he couldn't understand what was happening. It was a strange sensation, as if he was floating in the air. It took him a few moments to realize that he was being carried by an elephant's trunk. He was frightened at first, but then he noticed the familiar mark on the ear. It was Plai Theng. He must have heard the doctor calling for help and protected the person who saved him 12 years ago. He also understood that the doctor was injured, so he carried him back to the camp where he had once been a patient. Near the camp, the elephant gently lowered the vet to the ground. Some staff members noticed and rushed to the vet's aid, and imagine their surprise when they recognized Plai Theng as well. One of the staff began taking pictures and captured these amazing images. The elephant approached and extended his trunk in gratitude for saving his life all those years ago. The vet reached out and gently stroked the trunk. It was a heartwarming reunion, proving that elephants not only have excellent memory, but are even more capable of gratitude than some humans. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel where you will find many more interesting stories.